This is DC Tangible. Yeah, my name's Deanne Marks. Yeah, okay. 346, interview 1429. Okay, Mrs. Marks, I have a couple questions to ask you. One thing that bothers me is only why would you add violence to a drama video about domestic abuse? Why is that? Well, we decided not to include this because we thought an opening should be subtle and intriguing, and the viewers might want to watch the movie a bit more, but also to think about current situations. This conformed to conventions of a drama piece, as because urban dramas are there to educate the audience on social struggles some young people have to go through. But prior to our construction, we noted that nearly 1.5 million people nationwide experience physical abuse from dating a partner each year. We felt that a more Britian style of film would allow the viewers to think more about the piece rather than simply watch an outcome in film. For example, like our media product, the film Bullet Boy, directed by Sal Dib, is very much a realistic representation of young boys and gang culture. Similar to our media product, it was used effectively to raise awareness about the issue young people face today of domestic abuse. Oh, okay. However, it would seem that your video is more of a thriller than a drama. Why is that? Who were you trying to scare? No, not in the slightest. The overriding genre of our opening was a drama, as I explained earlier. However, I will tell you that we did begin our piece and it was well suited to a thriller in terms of camera and editing ideas. Many sequence and close medium shots are used within thrillers to create an unwelcoming feel. However, from feedback, we developed our media product by converging two genres of drama and thriller, therefore creating a new hybrid genre. The thriller allowed the conventional narrative of a drama to be manipulated and overall create a suspensory effect for the audience. This I will explain now. So, in a normal genre narrative, the protagonist would start with a struggle towards the beginning, and throughout their journey they will have accomplice that would help them out, friends that would encourage them to do better, and eventually towards the end there will be a strong-willed and strong-minded character and eventually beat their flaws. And in our opening, the protagonist suffered two flaws. One that's both internal and environmental. She's having these overriding conflicts that doesn't allow her relationship to move forward or to leave this abusive partner. And eventually, the biggest thing that she will have to overcome is battling both of them. So that is how it typically represents a drama genre. However, because of her mental state, it makes the audience feel on edge and creates a suspensory feel to whether she will actually leave this man, and throughout the movie or throughout the opening we're always tense, and therefore conveys to some aspects of a thriller narrative. Well, all said well and done, but I have here a statement by one of your colleagues. I quote, it's Mrs. Flober, right? Okay. One significant aspect of our media product that challenged the forms and conventions of real media products is that we had a grey style filter to our production. So with that said, a drama piece is meant to be more vivid and dynamic with its colours, and it's meant to be more immersive to the film. However, the grey style maybe could, at first, I will be honest, the grey style was used to colour correct all the scenes so it looked more professional, because beforehand we had different lighting and it just looked a bit strange, so we used it all for grey style. But now I have noticed is that the grey style portrayed more of a historic kind of feel to the film, maybe a biography, and it's also illustrates a film that is based on truth. That's what we were aiming for, that this film is meant to be a film where it can relate to people and it can relate to real life circumstances. Also illustrated how her life has this regular pattern of constantly being demonized by her boyfriend and her fiance, and she's constantly having to put up with this kind of domestic abuse. However, one thing that really did challenge our media product use was our titling, which isn't used in conventional drama productions. So we had a blood vivid red titling with a handwritten font. The handwritten font is trying to convey how she herself is an author, and how she uses poetic language to convey attributes of her own life, being an author of a domestic abuse storyline. And also as well, it says here that, and also the handwritten font is trying to convey her life as well, and she's living in this fantasy kind of fairy tale, and she wants to be rid of this fantasy and wants to be living in reality. And that is all I have from your colleague. Well, Diane Marks, do you have anything to say for yourself?